first night doing stand-up, so I've been watching tonight to try and get some pointers from people that are more experienced than me, and one thing I've picked up on is I'm supposed to get the mic at the perfect height. I think I've got it.
Nice.
Also, I was pretty sure this was 2024 until I stepped in here and we have perfectly segregated tables by sex here. Like, are we Amish? I mean, we basically are, because most of us are homeschoolers. So, and you know we're homeschoolers by the fact that our table has no drinks and a Chick-fil-A cup. So I have watched quite a few open mic nights, and I've watched a lot of people bomb at open mic nights. Seems like they get a couple drinks in them, get a little tipsy, get to the point where everything seems like a good idea, and their buddies are like, "Yeah, man, you're so funny. You should totally do it." And they get up there, and they are not so funny. They're awful. Which is actually how I knew I'd be good at stand-up, because none of my friends thought this was a good idea. In fact, they all tried to talk me out of it. Sammy said they were here to support me. No, they tried to stop me. I do like people to tell me the truth, though. For instance, my wife and I, sorry, I am married. My wife and I, we just had our 4th child. Yeah, it's crazy.
Breeder.
You can ask my friends, because they tried to talk me out of that one too. But every time I meet someone new and I tell them I've got 4 children, they always ask the same question. You know what causes that, right? And I'm like, what do you expect me to say? No? I don't. Although I will say, being homeschooled, sex ed was really just like watching farm animals in the backyard. Not super helpful. The birds and the bees was just like the bulls and the beef. Yeah, my brother, who's actually here, he's got the York peppermint patty socks. Whenever my brothers and I got to that age, my parents were just like, okay, time to go watch some chickens. But in other news, I don't know if you guys saw, earlier this week it was announced the Iranian president died in a helicopter crash. Yeah, pretty crazy. The news got a hold of the story. The news story flew out of control, like smashed into the side of the mountain. It was wild. The U.S. Released a statement on it, and there was a lot of back and forth because some people loved the guy, some people hated him. I don't know if he was good or bad. I'm not an expert in Iranian politics. I'm an expert at making babies. But the U.S. released a statement and said, we offer our condolences, we support the Iranian people. It was short and sweet. And then the defense secretary had to add some saltiness to the sweetness and said in a press conference, unprompted, "You'll have to ask Iran what caused the crash, but we had nothing to do with it." No one said you did. Like, if I get home tonight and there's a smashed plate on my kitchen floor, and my 3-year-old is immediately like, "I had nothing to do with this," I am immediately suspicious she had something to do with it. Like, picture this. One of your single friends announces she's pregnant. Doesn't say who the father is. You go home. You tell your man about it. And his immediate reaction is, "You'll have to ask her who his dad is. I had nothing to do with it." Like, aren't you just a little bit, just the tiniest bit suspicious? But I think regardless of political view, we can all agree. We would know if the US had something to do with it if Trump were president. The news would have broken and he would have gone live on television immediately. Last night, Iran's president, Ibrahim Raisi, died. Some call him the Butcher of Tehran. You should hear what they call me. Last night he died, and I just want to be very, very clear. I did it. It was me. The Pentagon came to me, and they said, "Good Lord, we've got an opportunity." And I said, "You know I love it when you call me Lord." They said his helicopter went down, Kobe. Smashed into the side of a mountain, John Denver. And he burned up in a blaze, hotter than Melania in a sundress in the summertime. So they told me we've got an opportunity, and I said, "Show me the button." And they said, "What button, my lord?" And I said, "The big red button that launches the missiles. I want to push it." Apparently there is no button. But I gave the order, and he crashed and burned, just like Diddy's rap career. All right, that's my